Hey guys, Sarah here from the Glitter Guy, and I'm here with Katie Price. We're going to teach you how to make a hacked candy cane cup.
So everything that you're going to need is a plum, 24-ounce plum, 32-ounce plum. Any of them will work. They are nice because they have no taper, so it's straight up and down. You'll also need your vinyl, which I have already cut into different size strips. We've got the smallest one is 0.10, and then the next size you'll see here is 0.3, and then the biggest one is 0.5. And then I'm using the Dragon Ice hacked glitter, and Sarah is using the Rainbow Ice hacked glitter. And I use spray adhesive for my application, and Sarah is using her Mod Podge. And then you're going to also need a sealer to seal it, and that is it. So I typically like to start with my biggest strips first, which I only cut those in red because if you look at a candy cane, they don't typically have bigger green strips. And if you want to do just traditional, if you want to do a traditional candy cane, you're going to only want the red anyway. So I cut these extra long so that there's overlap on top and bottom, so I can get a nice clean cut and I don't have a weird like edge or anything like that. And you're just gonna do it like at a little diagonal. I like to fold my top over, and then it gives me like a way to grab and stretch and run it how I want.
You're going to want to pull it hard to make sure you don't have any bubbles in there.
Yes, you're going to want to pull it hard. And then if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm going to overlap the bottom, and we'll cut all those down a little bit later with our X-Acto knife or Scotty peeler or whatever. So, and if you don't like the way any of this looks, like when you're getting them on there, if you don't like it, just take it right off and do it again.
The beauty of a pre-prepped cup.
And the beauty of this too is candy canes all look different, and you can just use your imagination and do it however you want. And like if you don't like see how this is looking a little straighter than that one, and I don't like that, so I'm going to go ahead and lift it back up and just do it a little bit more angled so that it matches. And I like to start with the bigger pieces first and kind of get them laid out, and then I'll add in my smaller ones later. And if you wanted to have a decal, like words or something, make sure that you leave some space for that as well. So if you can see, I've got a good space right here to do some words. I've got another good space right here to do some words. And so I'll keep that in mind when I'm doing my other strips. Try and make sure you work in a clean space without glitter, so you don't get a bunch of glitter underneath your vinyl, because it will show through. This is not a fun cup for a perfectionist. Don't overthink it. That's what I tell myself. Try not to overthink it.
I'm absolutely overthinking it.
I know you are. That's what I said. Alright, so you can see I've left a space to do a name or a quote, and then just every other, did some green, did some medium size, big ones. That's it. So I want to show you guys how I cut the bottom. So you want to make sure that everything is nice and tight. I know it looks super messy right now, which is totally fine. I am going to use just a sharp blade. You could use a Scotty peeler, you could use an X-Acto knife, and you're gonna just cut along your nice circle here that is perfect. And then when you do that, you can, I like to stick my nail in there just to make sure that it's laying in there and you're not gonna get any bubbles or lifting or anything. And then you can just pull this off, which is going to be a little bit harder because this is not removable vinyl, but it'll come up anyway. With the top rim like this, you can absolutely cut it if you want ahead of time. I like to wait until I get my first coat of epoxy on there and then I clean my rim and those will come right up. And then you don't have to worry about them lifting from right here. Because if you accidentally cut it wrong or something, you'll slice it. So I just wait and I clean my rim after that first coat and then all of these slice away. So while Sarah is using her Mod Podge, I prefer spray adhesive. And I have sprayed the cup in the spray adhesive. And now I'm going to use my dry ice. You can already see with mine that green shimmer from Dragon Eyes. Let's compare the two of them. I really like that rainbow shimmer in yours. And just keep in mind while this is hacked, you aren't going to see the full effect. Like the colors, when you seal it and then epoxy it, all of those, the red and green are going to come through way better. Right now it might look a little faded, but once you epoxy it, it's going to look way better.
We will let these dry a little bit. Mine, I will probably let dry for a good bit because I got Mod Podge on there.
Yeah.
And then we'll seal them, epoxy them,
Yep.
Put a little decal on them, epoxy them again, and we're done.
Yeah, super easy. You could bust out a bunch of these for the holidays and everyone loves them.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel so you can always see our new upcoming videos, and we hope that this helped you guys.
Thanks guys, bye.